Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is MTG Ghoul Dude. Today we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane. It's been a while, but we're going to be doing a Digging Up the Past zombie edition for Duskmourn House of Horrors. Now, there was two, I remember, I know one specifically. I know one of these cards specifically, but there was another one in one of the commander deck that I didn't know about. So, it's probably going to be a short video. If you're new to the channel, I do Digging Up the Past videos on tribes that see, they don't see all the best love, and some that, see a lot of love, because I have a playlist if you're interested in watching those, and you can check those out after this video. But without further ado, let's go on ahead and look at these Duskmourn cards, starting with the Undead Sprinter. For a black and a red, this is a 2/2 zombie with trample and haste. You don't see that on a zombie very often. But it says you may cast Undead Sprinter from your graveyard if a non-zombie creature died this turn. If you do, Undead Sprinter enters with a +1/+1 counter on it. So this has a good bit of, I guess you can call it combo potential, because like say you play let's see, Digraph Colossus, you cast this on the first go, it makes a zombie. Cool. But here's the thing, you got to find a way to kill a non-zombie creature and get it to where you can infinitely loop those creatures. Well, a pretty good way is to, whenever a creature dies, it makes a thing. There's a couple creatures in the red and black that do something like that. One that comes to mind is, oh man, it was just on the tip of my tongue. But for like the undying creatures that allow that, if you can find a way to first day of class this, you can sacrifice it due to like a Phyrexian altar and a, I don't know what is the name. It's the red cap, the murderous red cap. There you go. If you can find a way to sacrifice it with a what's it? First day of class, just infinitely loop it, and you can just keep going to town with it. So that's a good little combo for you guys out there. I know it's not a complete zombie combo, but it is what it is. Our number 2 card is Unstoppable Slasher. Now, this particular art, if you're watching the video, is special compared to the other art of this one, because it shows a cattle head demon in the background, which is for some reason a few more dollars more than the original. I don't know, those particular cards kind of catch me off balance, because you never know, the hints are subtle when those creatures are in there. But for 2 and a black, this is a 2/3 zombie assassin, so it goes in those assassin decks with death touch. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. So find a way to give this skulk or something, and you're off to the races. When it dies, if it had no counters on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with 2 stun counters on it. Now, Rogue's Passage, all the things that, makes a 2... I mean, even that one legendary creature that makes the 2 power creatures unblockable, if you're playing this in a Rakdos deck, this would be, just a home run. It would be great to just start knocking your opponent's life totals down, peg by peg. The ability to return it to the battlefield is also pretty good. I really like the fact that it has, you can, you might be able to, if you don't think you can get through with it, or they're trying to exile it, you can village rights it or something, sacrifice it to put those counters back on it. And here's the thing, if you're playing with white and you're using Solemnity, it just enters the battlefield and can't have counters on it. So you can infinitely keep bringing this back, which is, oh man, that's another infinite combo with like Blood Artist and anything. Wow, that's pretty neat. I found that out on the fly. Like I have seen where some people have been trying to break the undead sprinter. It is what it is. But a 3 mana blood rush triggering just infinite sack ability. I mean, you do have to have like a bunch of other pieces to go along with it. But I mean, let's be honest, that's what Commander's going to go to if we're going to the bracket system and all that good stuff. So, this will probably be in your higher level Commander decks later on. Now we're going to move on to the Persistent Constrictor from the Commander deck. I could not tell you which one it is. But for 4 and a black, this is a 5/3 zombie snake, and I actually really like this art. It's kind of gory, kind of trippy, but I really enjoy. I really like this art. I like how the reds and the greens are meshing together, and then you have the light just really highlighting those greens. It's really this is what you come here for, the art criticism here on a Magic the Gathering channel. But it's not always about the art. It is about what the words on the card say. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, they lose a life, and you put a -1/-1 counter on up to one target creature they control. And I mean, here's another thing. This goes in that non-persist deck. If you want to find a way to just take advantage of creatures without having to be able to pay for the persist, man, now I really want to make a deck like this and just tutor out Solemnity. And, everybody's playing with counters and stuff nowadays. So, I mean, it just makes it even better. Have a Machias in there I feel like this would be a good Abzan deck. The Nega counters deck. Pretty cool. I might be brewing that one up. That one's pretty neat. Or maybe even just a black-white synergistic persist deck. Still pretty cool. I mean, you still get access to the tutors and all the fun stuff. Moving on, and this is a card that it's been out there, but this is the second time I've seen it with this art, and I'm just completely and utterly in love with this art. The new Stitcher Suppliers. Oh man, I am so tired. But Magic content creation doesn't wait on anybody. I really like the art. It's the same old Stitcher Supplier, 1 mana for a 1/1. When it enters or dies, mill 3 cards. And I love how they have shortened the text box pretty much. I mean, eventually they'll be like, oh, mill 3 cards. It'll be when Stitcher Supplier enters or dies, mill 3 cards. That'd just be it. It won't have reminder text. And I really like the the flavor text on this one. It says no part goes to waste, and that kind of resonates to me because as a zombie player, we're always looking to try and squeeze out every little last bit of value we can get out of something, or just your average black enjoyer. But tis be what it be with the zombies. But let me know down in the comments below what tribe you guys think that I need to start working on. I've been looking for a tribe to get back into the digging up the past videos with, and the recording setup's getting a little bit tighter. The video work is getting a little bit better. I'm really coming into this YouTuber thing. So I appreciate everybody that has subscribed within couldn't even tell you the last time I did one of these. If you've seen any of these, but I really appreciate it. Everybody that shares the videos, likes the videos, sends them to their friends. I mean, you never know what you missed in a set until you get on Scryfall and be like, oh, that was in there. It's pretty cool. But that is going to be it for today, and I will see you guys next time in the graveyard.